get in here. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are in Campaign 5, Episode 27. We took a little detour and decided to start the prologue of... We finished the prologue of Campaign 6, so now we're back to Campaign 5. We last left off. The party was making their way through there was a slight detour where you guys had teamed up with Uther. Uther was not who he said he was. You guys went back to the temple. There was a civil war between the Draconians and the Chromatic Dragonborn. You guys headed west towards the toward the RNH town, where you guys have now you guys had learned of the whereabouts of the Book of Exalted Deeds while in the Temple of Light. So now you guys are heading towards Vox Populi to get spell components to get to the teleportation circle, if I remember correctly. You guys are at the entryway to the Fey Touched woods. You had long rested at the RNH town. One of you individuals was whisked away to a Fey ball and had a good old time there, dancing and drinking. And well, you didn't really drink, but you, Garth, had a good old time. So
shit,
you guys
all lies.
I thought it was great. So you guys wake up. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. You guys are standing at the entryway to the Fey Touched woods. On the outside, the woods look like normal trees, the normal shades of green. Do you guys enter?
Out of curiosity, who is the closest person physically to Garth right now?
Everyone's like clumped up together.
Oh, hold on. I don't even have.
All right, I heard Austin, so I'm going to walk over to Austin's character. And Garth's just going to look at Austin's character, and he's going to attempt to just straight slap him across the face for a moment.
You're going to slap a metal helmet?
Yes.
Barehanded?
Like, full force. He's not holding back. It's like a blunt, open palm
just
slap.
A solid...
Like, straight across the face and cheek if it was there. Okay, there's a method for this. Are you... So Austin, I'm going to leave it to you whether or not you want to let it through or just like go, what the fuck?
Do you want this to hit you?
You have the dwarf coming over here and attempting to slap you across the face.
If you do not want it to hit you, he'll have to make an attack roll.
No! I won't do that. Like if he doesn't want to hit, I just won't hit.
Okay.
This is pure RP thematics. I'm not trying to do damage.
Okay.
I
mean, I don't know if you'd expect it.
All right.
Genuinely.
Gert's going to slap you across the helmet then extremely hard, and he's going to go, motherfucker! At least I'm fucking awake. God damn it!
What in the hells was that for?
What? Did you not get dragged off as well?
What? No.
Fucking Fey. God
just got his armor polished.
Gert's going to go like again to say, not hit you, but he's going to. It's like the jabbing, like more hurting his own hand, but like hitting like your armor plate or whatever. Like again, just like trying to make sure you're real. Fine. Looks like you're real, I guess. Fuck. God damn it! Now my hand hurts.
Yeah, your hand's ringing, man. It's just... I mean, you're a strong guy, but this really hurts.
Of all the people, you chose the guy wearing full plate armor to slap in the face.
I heard you first, so I assumed you were closest.
Saldana, how are you reacting to this? How's Saldana reacting to this? The shenanigans?
I don't particularly care.
Okay. Fair enough. Alrighty. Do you three begin your march into the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Hold on.
Alrighty.
Hold on. Above table question here, real quick. Okay.
Okay, sure.
There's 3 of us, and there's meant to be like, if I recall correctly, our max party is like what, 5, right? When we're all here.
6 with
6.
Dylan. Yeah.
Okay, and there's
And
3 of
you
us here
have-
currently.
And you have
Shouldn't there be 4 of us?
Dylan's coming up soon. There's also Edgar Hamilton, the grave cleric, with you guys, as well as Mr. Goldstein, the druid grung. They are currently
What?
with you as well.
What happened to the Minotaur?
Oh, that is the other campaign.
Okay. So this is
Yeah.
a different one, Joe?
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
that was the one.
Okay.
Are those? Okay, hold on. The names you said, are those the ones from the one-off, or?
Nope, this is from this campaign.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
I'm trying to keep names straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the people we say.
So-
the grungs are
Yeah.
the people we
Above
saved from the.
table question here, then, okay?
Yeah.
And this is purely up to you. Would anyone actually realize potentially that, hey, there's someone missing because we're in the Fey?
no, because
It was just a pure flavor
No.
above table
No.
question.
so
Enough
that so when Garth did his little thing, you were asleep. Everyone was asleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
everyone was asleep when that
gotcha.
happened. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Alrighty. So you guys, yeah. So Mr. Goldstein is with you, as well as the grave cleric is with you as well. Mostly because I may have or may not have forgotten about the grave cleric, but they're traveling with you. So hey, you know what? It works out. So party of 5.
Okay.
So you guys begin walking. As you initially on the outside of the Fey Touched woods, the woods look normal, but as you begin to step further and walk further onto the road, the road's about like 20 feet wide, a good decent sized road. The terrain and the forest the colors begin to pop. Every blink that you guys make, you can see the colors starting to bloom, and it's almost like slightly oversaturated with how bright the colors are. 1 second, it's all green. Then you blink again, and there's some purple. You blink again, there's some red. And soon you're just surrounded by vibrant colors all around you. Smells that comfort your characters, whatever that may be. Whether it's nutmeg or cinnamon or cookies, whatever it may be, you smell these various fragrances that are just hitting your nostrils as you begin to traverse. And this pretty much stays constant for the next hour or so as you guys begin walking. Let's get my notes here. And yeah, for the next couple of hours, you're just sort of all these colors are popping and hitting your face. And as you begin walking, you notice maybe about like 30 feet down the road, and then the road kind of goes north, and then it slowly will begin to veer off. But right now it's going straight north for the most part. And as you're walking, you notice, you hear the sound off into the woods a bit, and there's a little trail. You hear the sound of strings being plucked and a melody being sung. There's like a little path off to the side of the road.
Girth's just going to keep marching forward,
Alrighty.
or at least attempt to.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna keep walking as well.
Alrighty.
I think Titus would know that there's things not to be trusted in the Feywild.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you guys begin getting closer, you see as you're walking past sort of where like the music begins to get the loudest in this path. You see through the woods, you see like a humanoid, like a cloaked figure with this lute just strumming away, and there's like these little fairies dancing around him, and a few fey pseudo dragons dancing around. And Dylan, I would like you to describe your character. You don't see the party, but the party sees you.
My character is a half elf with long brown hair and a curly brown mustache. A very joyful looking gentleman who definitely loves the music. It is his strength. And yeah, he's very theatrical.
As
Yeah.
as you're strumming away, in the corner of your eye, you see these three adventurers walking by, sort of like through the woods, through like the thicket.
Ahoy, fair travelers! Come, play some music, enjoy these fairies, and come, have a good time.
I'll approach cautiously, but because it's what my character would do, I am going to divine sense him.
All right, he's just a chill guy.
Oh, it tickles.
Girth
God.
is going to attempt to chuck a small thing of iron at him.
Garth, he's not Fey.
And what is Saldana doing? Fireball.
He's a little
I'll
extra, but
hit
he's
the
not
nail on the
Fey.
head. It was like Garth, he's not Fey.
Burn that forest
The
to
hell
the
do you
ground.
mean? How do you know he's not Fey?
Yeah, he's not
for
fake. He's
such
just
things.
he's just a regular guy. He's just a chill guy, you know? Just a bard.
Girth does not like the Feywild. He made this
No.
very point prior.
Nice.
Me and my fairies drinking out of dairies.
Girth is going to turn to Austin's character and goes,
Really?
"This win is on you."
Dylan, what's your character's name?
My character's name is Rikus.
Rikus. Alrighty. I need to write that down. So
Never
I
knew
needed
my
to add-
parents made up my own name because I didn't know what my name was because, they never named me.
So Titus and Garth begin walking. Saldana, are you still chilling in the back a bit?
Yep.
Alrighty. So Saldana's chilling in the back. You see like this cloaked figure in the back, Rikus. But you see this knight in plate mail begin walking through like this thicketed path. And you see this dwarf with all these sort of like giant like tattoos and runes on him and this nice belt. And he looks at you like untrustworthy. But the helmed plate mail individual begins walking, and you guys make it into sort of like this little patch in the forest where there's like these big mushrooms where you can sit on, and you see the fairies sort of like dancing around, dancing with each other, enjoying the song. Dylan, what kind of song are you strumming away on your lute?
I am playing Splashing Around.
If
you know, you know.
I know that song. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I know the song. Here, I will link it for all the folks that don't know. Oh, it's such a great song.
But it's in loot form, so it probably actually sounds slightly less memey, but still funny.
Splashing around green orbs. This is such a great song.
Wait, so is it Dylan's character that's in the armor?
No, it's my
It's Dylan's
character.
It's that's Titus in the armor.
Okay.
Dylan is this beautiful half elf strumming away on a lute.
As he's playing the music, he's also gonna wink at Garth.
Garth's just going to throw another thing of iron at you.
Somehow this iron, the music like radiates, and you think the metal would hit, but like the music comes alive and sort of like deflects it.
God damn it! They're evolving.
Yes, Titus, this is just a regular half elf. Nothing, no funny business with this guy.
Will you
music
say?
is the music is magical, but it is not Fey originating.
No funny business, but I could tell you a joke. What's brown and sticky?
Ah,
A stick. Continues playing music.
okay, that's not bad.
I need to take some psychic damage for that one. All right, I take 4 psychic damage.
Girth is just going to just grudgingly, like, just kind of like move aside, but it's like the whole like, fine, he's not Fey. I still don't like him.
Titus looks stoic, but under his helmet, he's got a little bit of a grin.
And Saldana, are you doing anything? Are you just gonna keep walking?
I mean, he's with us now, right? So I might as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna banish him.
You guys are still in the little thicketed area, little mushroom area. Do you guys want to keep walking, or tell your newfound friend Rikus here what you guys are doing?
I was gonna ask him if he knew anything about it, because naturally he's in the forest. Maybe he's seen a few things.
Rikus, yeah. Well,
Or
what
if
do
he
you
knows
ask?
anything. We're looking for that book, right? The
Book of
Well,
Exalted
we're looking for
Deeds.
materials for a teleportation
materials.
circle.
Would you happen to know where we could find materials for a teleportation circle?
Just has them on him.
I have read and written some stories about teleportation, but that I'm afraid I have no idea.
Dylan, Rikus would know that there's a good chance Vox Populi has materials.
Okay, so where we're planning on going anyway?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is.
Perhaps. What'd you call him? Rapopoli?
Vox Populi.
Vox Populi? Perhaps
It's a-
Vox Populi would be the answer to that.
Oh,
Alright, well, we're already headed there, so.
convenient.
Perhaps you could use a man of my art.
Sure.
Galio!
Tally-ho indeed.
You guys do notice that this fine bar gentleman, well, despite carrying a lute, has this fine, slender greatsword on his back.
Yes,
Um,
Are you a
glorious.
bard or a warrior?
I call myself the hero.
What a coincidence.
Not well, not lacking in confidence, I see.
I also get referred to as such.
Confidence is key is what my mother would say. Just kidding. Never met her.
I love this character so much. Oh, I found my new favorite character, guys. Sorry.
I can't tell if Titus is gonna appreciate him or hate him.
Girth is just. It's the grudging. This is your fault. As he looks over to Austin's character, Titus.
I'm used to it. Half of the people ignore me. The other half swing their weapons at me.
I've met many a bard in my band. You get used to it.
Alrighty, you gentlemen. This takes the journey through here and the journey meeting Rikus. And you walk a bit further down the road, and it takes about like 3 hours or so of traveling. At this point, as you guys make this first benchmark along the journey of the day, you begin to notice that the woods themselves have quieted down. During the last 3 or so hours, you sort of, the smells were more vibrant, and you sort of heard birds and other various sort of chatter of other creatures. But at this point, sort of this 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock midday, you notice that the woods are quieter, almost too quiet. And the colors remain the same, but there is now a scent of iron in the air as you kind of taste it upon your lips.
Wait, what did we taste on our lips?
Iron. Like
Wouldn't
the air
I
is
always smell iron?
Listen.
He's got a fair point.
Listen, buddy.
It's a different kind of smell of iron. I get it.
Yeah, this one smells heavy, as if lingering in the air. But good point, though. That is a very good point. You got me. You got me there, Austin. A point of inspiration, because you got me. All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Get him.
Oh, I have Zornon's character sheet open. I have the wrong character sheet open.
Got the wrong hero, my friend. But as you begin walking, you begin to notice out in the distance, the road now. There's like these silhouettes of bodies on the ground, all in various shapes. As you continue to walk towards the road, you can get a better look at the bodies.
So they're dead.
They're dead. Do you guys want to look at the bodies?
How dead?
Yeah.
Very extremely dead.
Examine wounds.
The first sort of set of bodies you see are it looks like there's 3 types of bodies. First one are chromatic dragonborn, which, as you guys know, are the enemies of the metallic dragonborn and the current bad guys you have been mostly fighting throughout this entire campaign. The second bodies you notice are 2 types of elves. Ones that look a little more that have more like a darker aesthetic, and others that have a more lighter aesthetic, but look similar in terms of race and features.
Okay. Any like signs of like maybe they were killed by certain weapons or something like that?
Yeah. Make a Rikus, while you're making you can either do a medicine check or an insight check.
What bonus do I take for insight?
I don't believe you have proficiency with insight. So what that would mean is you add your wisdom modifier, and you would add half your proficiency bonus because of Jack of all trades. So you would be adding +4 to your D20.
Okay.
While Rikus is rolling that, what are the rest of you?
I would just like to look around the area for any evidence of what could have done this.
Sure.
Like footprints, anything else like that.
Sure.
I rolled
Make
15.
15? Okay. Um,
What do I roll?
you know
again?
roll a. You're looking for evidence, things around you. Roll a perception or an insight as you're
Okay.
looking around, or investigation or perception. So while you're rolling that, Dylan, you got a 15.
Mhm.
Saldana and Garth, are you guys doing anything? Once I get everybody's roll, I will.
I got a 17.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Insight. I'm sorry, investigation or perception. Titus.
Investigation perception.
Yeah. 17.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I got a 9.
So, Rikus, you notice that the weapons that they used, you look at the Dragonborn and you look at these two different types of elves. You notice that they have scimitars, axes. It seems that there was a battle between the two groups or the three groups, maybe two. You're not really sure. Looks like potentially the elves work together against the Dragonborn, but you cannot be for certain. But it looks like scimitars, long swords, axes. Titus, you notice that first off, your helmet glows. You get the sense that you could cast Speak with Dead on these bodies with your helmet. But as you're looking for what were you rolling for exactly? I want to get
I
your
just wanted to
wordage correct.
like see if there was like any footprints or any trail
Footprints.
like that went away, or like any evidence that there was somebody who walked away from this fight.
Yeah, there definitely looks like there was some people that walked away. Almost like you notice that there was a blood trail. Possibly they were chasing after each other. It looks like these three groups were all sort of fighting one another. It appears to be that.
Yeah.
And you guys got Saldana and Garth. You guys got 10. Yeah, you really don't notice anything in particular other than that it's two different types of like sub races of elves and Dragonborn. That's about it.
Okay.
It's been very insightful. Time to take whatever they have in their pockets.
So you said I could cast Speak with Dead. Is that something
Yes.
from the helmet that I had from the get-go?
Yes, your helmet allows you to cast Speak with Dead.
I did not know I could do that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But I will do that, and I'm gonna flavor it up a little bit.
All right.
So my helmet has like a little bit of a skull visage on the front.
Yes, it does.
Like not too sinister looking, but like enough to.
Yeah.
And as I walk over to one of the bodies, I will like put a hand over it, and like this magic light emanates from the eyes of the skull on the helmet, and like trails down my arm to the hand and down into the body before it levitates slightly, and then its eyes glow.
I'm gonna add just a little bit more to that too, because since instance is part of the casting of Speak with Dead, the not just the light and like sort of the necrotic magic that's influencing the body, but the sort of smoke of incense billows from your eyes going upwards. It billows from your mouth, like just the helm and the eyes. Just for aesthetic, you know.
Yeah.
You can act. So are you targeting a gloomy looking elf, a bright looking elf, or a chromatic dragonborn?
Not the dragonborn. There's nothing they have to say that I have any value in.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it on one of the elves.
Okay. Which one? Gloomy or brighter appearance?
Let's start with a brighter appearance.
All right. Sun elf. You have 5 questions. What would you like to ask?
First question. I'm gonna
and take your time. Like I know it's like a minute, but like, and you can discuss if we could do like a little timeout. You guys can discuss what questions you want to ask. So I'm okay with that.
I will look to the group and be like, we can ask it 5 questions.
Number 1.
But
where are you dead?
Number 2.
Let me allow me.
Is that the question?
I don't know. I was going to ask you what color my underwear was.
Why would we want to know what color your underwear was?
I don't know. Why would you?
Please stop asking those questions.
Oh no, the spell ward elf. No. If you guys want to take like a
God damn it! I was hoping you were going to go through and give us answers.
no. If you guys want to take just like a minute, like a little break out
And
of
I know what-
character, just to discuss, I'm okay with that.
Let us do the skit.
Ask about the book. The
Um,
book.
Yes. Well, first I'm going to ask, who are you? Who were you?
Second son, first knight of the Sealy Court.
Okay.
Ask why perhaps this battle went down. What's the reasoning?
Why did this battle happen?
1 second, sorry. Improv. Of the Sealy Court. Why did this battle happen? Maiden must get maiden. Must get the maiden.
Okay. Who is this maiden?
Not who she appears to be. We must kill her.
Okay. That's 3 questions. We have 2 more.
Yep.
That's not in character, by the way. That's just me asking the DM.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got 2 more. Yep.
So that we wanted to ask about the book.
Yep.
Kind of a stretch. I don't know if they'll know. What's the book called again?
Well, you know it's the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Do you know anything of the Book of Exalted Deeds?
Located territory of the Shadowkai.
And where's that?
I'm not finished.
Oh.
Shoot, what's the name?
That's the dead body speaking like that.
What's the I've said it before. Where did my map go? Where did my map go? No. It's the Land of Shadows. Book Exalted Deeds, Land of Shadows, but you guys already know that.
Okay, we have one more question to ask.
Do we ask him what the meaning to life is?
It's silence, my brother. If you ever
Justice.
played Skyrim.
We'll be able to know if he's lying or not. Just let me know if he says the number 42.
Okay. He said earlier, like, he was part of a faction.
Yes.
Am I familiar with that faction?
The Sealy Court. You've not heard of it before.
Okay. Then I guess I'll ask what the Sealy Court is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a court made up of. It is a court made up of good Fey archlords.
Didn't sound confident on that.
Me, the DM, is like, well, in their mind they're good. Yeah, in their mind they're good. Yeah, it's
So
a
that's
court
how
made
you
up
would answer it, yeah.
of good aligned arch. Yeah. I know they're not, but like he's all on. Yeah, he's all on board. Yeah. Good aligned archfey.
Whether or not we believe that is up to us.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is-
trust this at all at the moment.
That's really funny.
They think they're doing the right thing. You guys might not think they're doing the right thing. But with that final question, the spell wanes, and you can sense that your helmet cannot be used until the next dawn.
Yeah, so the mist like stuff that you said came out of the helmet
Yeah,
just gets like pulled back into the helmet, just
Yeah, or it sort of just the incense sort of fizzles out.
it fizzles out.
Yeah, and then the necrotic magic that you were using, not necrotic, but like the necromancy magic, sort of like like goes back into the helmet. Sort of surreal because you can see like these tendrils of green going into your eye sockets, and it's like you kind of flinch for a bit because you've never done that before.
Ugh. I'd never actually done that before. I didn't realize how uncomfortable that would be. Ugh. So what do we think of this?
What was it called? The court?
The Sealy Court.
What do we think of this Sealy Court?
Sounds silly.
Sounds like a bunch
That
of
it does.
fucking fake.
You guys could all roll history checks to figure out what the Sealy Court is.
Man.
Let's see here. History.
I got an 18.
I also got an 18.
Saldana, what did you get?
You're not going to believe this, but I also got an 18.
Oh my.
We're making the DM's job really easy.
Saldana, please tell me you got an 18 or higher. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Saldana.
Aaron.
Aaron? Aaron. You're not muted. Aaron. Oh my gosh. Let me just do. I'm gonna look up a brief synopsis of the Feywild or of the Sealy Court. I'm trying to pull crap out of my butt, and I'm like, that's not gonna help anybody. Alrighty. Well, hopefully Aaron's okay. Aaron, you're with us in spirit. Oh, there you are.
Yep.
Make that history check for the Sealy Court.
The Sealy Court.
The Sealy Court.
History check. 10.
Please roll 10. Okay. Everybody who rolled an 18, you know of the Sealy Court is made up of their group of Fey, also known as the Summer Court, and it is a pantheon of deities of the Fey. There's two groups. There's the inner circle and there's the outer circle. The inner circle is ruled by the Summer Queen, Tatiana, or Titania. Titania. And then there's the outer circle, which is ruled by Kaiomihin. But they work together to protect the Sylvan realms from the opposite, that is the Unseelie Court.
Okay.
So they're like, in their own mind, they're the good guys fighting against the bad guys, you know. They're like not all bad, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
a little dubious little tricksters. But yeah, it appears that there has been a scuffle between the Unseelie Court, the Sealy Court, and the Uther's forces. Do you guys continue down the road? Or do you want to look at the bodies, right?
Yeah, I just want to see if they got any loot.
Make an
money.
investigation check
I
for me
mean,
as you're
if they're,
loot.
if they're, yeah, that's fine.
Let's loot these bodies. Let's loot them.
Okay, is there a actual choice?
Let's loot them. Just roll your investigation checks.
I'll also roll on why
Loot.
not.
Loot
If-
the bodies.
if-
There's quite a
if
few
they're-
bodies.
If
I
I
roll a
deem them
15.
unsavory,
God dang, I've been rolling ass.
I've been rolling the exact opposite. I've been rolling actually really good tonight, which is
Um,
unusual.
What did you get, Dylan?
15.
15? You find yourself a beautiful elven handmade cloak.
I'm gonna instantly wrap that shit around my body.
Absolutely.
I rolled a 19.
Roll a 19. I'm gonna see. I'm rolling a D3, and then depending on what number you get is what body you rolled. So you rolled a 2. You also loot an elf, high elf, the summer court, and you find a little parcel of like really fine cutlery and like some really nice food, like a really nice little parcel of food, elven made food. Saldana, what did you get?
I got a 6.
6. You wait, that was a 3. That was a 3. You find some scales of a dragon. It actually looks like a dragon scale. Just one, a green dragon scale on this dragonborn. And then Garth, what did you roll?
I did not roll to search bodies.
All right, you did not roll. Okay, so alrighty, so that's your investigation checks. So do you guys continue forth down the road?
What did I get?
A little package of food, elven food.
Oh,
That is 2 rations of elven food. Some
Okay.
lambus bread.
Who got the food?
Enough to fill a stomach of a grown man. Or so I've been told.
Why did
Who
we
got the
suddenly go
food?
German?
Yeah. Well,
some
Don't-
I don't.
Frankenbooth.
I don't particularly want to get involved in the fighting of the Fey deities. So let's continue on.
Hey, it's a book we're after. It's a book we shall go for.
If they're in our way, so be it.
That's such a metal thing to say. I love that.
Good thing I'm wearing nothing but metal.
Just straight up, if they're in our way. We'll deal with them.
Enthusiastically, I will say, as long as I'm with my new best friends, it's all good to me.
Oh, believe me, Garth is definitely your best friend.
I'm gonna put my arm around Garth while saying that.
Girth's going to just sit there and smack at your hand with a thing of iron. Like he is religiously holding onto a thing of iron. He's just like trying to smack your hand off with it.
Such a feisty young man.
Titus is a very pious
Get your
man,
Fey hands off me!
but he's not above like jabbing somebody in the ribs, like just kind of messing with his friends.
Oh, I love this group so much. Alrighty. So a few more hours go by, and the bodies begin to lessen, but
Do the bodies hit the
at-
floor? Is the real question.
the bodies hit the floor, all right. Absolute slaughter. As you begin to travel, it does hit midday, and the sun is still bright, but you can tell that evening is like a few hours away. As you continue this trek, there are multiple loud roars up ahead. The sound of fighting has erupted. Do you approach?
Always.
Alrighty. As you begin to approach, I don't know if you guys are running, but you guys get there. And before you is a group of the Sun Elves. These gloomy elves that you would know. The elves of the Seelie Court, the elves of the Unseelie Court, and a group of chromatic dragonborn. And they're all fighting. And off in the corner, you see a girl that looks terrified. One eye missing as there's blood streaming down her face.
Holy shit.
The Seelie Court yells, "Kill that girl! She is a threat!" The Unseelie Court saying, "Protect her! These elves are corrupted!" And the chromatic dragonborn, "Capture the girl! Uther needs her alive!" And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Alrighty.
End off on a little cliffhanger.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And then, can I stop record? How do I stop recording?
Welcome to Disneyland, motherfuckers.
Welcome to Universal